listen to what is heard. You have to let the bird sing, and with letting the bird sing, you're letting yourself perceive the song. I can't tell you how important it is for structure, for organization, and for intentionality. These things are so important. And lately, I've been implementing them into my life more impactfully. And what I mean by impactfully is if you stick to one way of thinking, you'll never develop into the person that you're going to have to become. You're going to have to unlearn and relearn to be the most updated version of yourself. Development is a lifelong process. Enlightenment is a lifelong experience. You have to consistently and intentionally be the most present version of yourself. The ratio goes don't regret, reflect. That's probably, for me, I do that about 15% because life lessons are different than lessons in school and in education. And why I say that is because in school, you learn the lesson and then take the test. But in life, you take the test and then learn the lesson. And that's a great example of, I don't even know the universal law name of this, but to develop doesn't have a timeline. To develop doesn't have instructions. There is universal law that you have to learn along the way. There is no, I think Sadhguru said, you have to read the owner's manual to your body, your temple, your mind, and your soul. But instead of reading with your eyes, he didn't say this part, this is how I processed it. Instead of reading with your eyes, you have to listen with your mind, with your heart, with your soul. You need to allow yourself to listen to what is heard. You have to let the bird sing, and with letting the bird sing, you're letting yourself perceive the song. Your body, your mind, your soul will go, this is where I'm at, and I'm listening for the lesson that I need. And you will perceive the expression from your perception, and you'll get the answer you need for you right now. Now, the beautiful thing is, you're either going to learn what you don't need or what you do need. Or you're going to learn what you want or what you don't want. Who you are, who you're not. So, you know, they like, I don't catch no L's. Like, my L's are just lessons. And you put two L's together, it makes a W. Like, it's all these corny things, but they're great concepts. You only lose if you choose to lose. The same way that you have a choice to win. And if you practice getting up, you'll have no problem when you're down. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Let's see how this goes. Lately, I've been going through some family things and allowing myself to process, envisioning the life I want, correction, creating the life that I live. Lately, I have been allowing myself to focus and harness energy to intentionally create the day. And most importantly, I'm making room for the lessons. Because if I distract myself or if I stay too busy keeping my eye on one thing, which can also be a superpower, you forget about the things around you. The ability to focus is the ability to navigate through not just being locked in on one focus. You know, you just want to be able to, okay, right now we're focused on a video. Right now we're focused on rest. Right now we're focused on growth. Right now we're focused on connection. And knowing your intentionality, knowing your intention can be so not can be, it is so important. Change things up. Let's shoot in a different environment. What did people like in the videos before? What do I like? How do I want to improve myself? How can I adapt to the higher frequency version of myself? Sometimes showing up for yourself is a disciplinary practice so that you can show up for those around you, so that you can show up for being the example. And that trickles and that sets an example, but you have to communicate. You have to practice comprehension. And in comprehension, you have to process, you have to analyze, you have to consume, you have to be both the listener and the conversationalist. Remember that you control your space, you don't control. Remember that you are the creator of your space, that you are the empowerment of your energy, that you should not give it out willy-nilly, or you should not just waste your energy. Your body, your temple, how you fuel it, how you focus, what you think, what you consume, all of this matters. Having intention through the process and through every step is the most careful approach to building a well thought through experience, design, everything that goes into the thought process, but not only the thought, the act of, the action is a fundamental base for the longevity of said creation. If it's a human, if it's you putting energy, focus, communication into a child, if it's you putting energy, focus, communication into a relationship, if it's an art piece that will speak into so many different people that don't even speak the language that you think in, you are able to understand the world and be understood. Maybe not in the way that you understand, but most importantly, the way that they perceive you. And daily I've been practicing to observe and not judge. The practice of that, I assume, will be a very long one, but it allows you to start to understand that this rock that we spin on is a beautiful one. That yes, there's patterns, yes, we're very similar, but there's also beautiful people and beautiful experiences that are also different. And in time, in experience, you become extremely grateful. It all matters. Just focus on what matters to you. Letting go, allowing room, and flowing through this time and this space is the best way for you to get out your own way. Create, focus, build intently, but get out of your way. I haven't posted in about that's a lie. I think it's like 10, 11, maybe even 12 days by now. I got in my head, but what if the next video isn't good? What if this isn't good? And yes, I've been extremely busy, but taking this little time out to express myself, to create, to process, to be doing something that I love, you don't know if that has an impact on somebody else. Doing what is natural to you is probably your superpower if it doesn't hurt anybody, if it doesn't drain you. I'm the one that the 7-year-old me looks up to. And when you do that, when you become the person that you feel you needed, you realize that you are the 2.0, you are the development, you are growing. And it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. The transition, the transformation of becoming the version of yourself that's going to help so many down the road. It's not going to be easy. The newer practices push away old practices. The newer thoughts push away old thoughts. You have to stay whole. You have to breathe in each moment. You have to process in each moment. Be present in each moment. You got this. Keep your head up. When you're in the process, keep your head up. Because if things are going good, you get to see what's in front of you. And when things go bad, you're able to keep a practice of being content, being present, being actively as disciplined as you were when things were good. You are the one that's going to be there for you. So don't push it off. Just take the walk through that journey. You can slow down. You could even go faster, but you can't stop. And the reason why you don't stop is because that compound interest of every single step makes you stronger. I didn't really know what today's video was going to be like, but this is what I had to say. I'm happy that you're allowing yourself to process. I'm happy that you're on the right journey. Because the likelihood that if you're watching this video, you're probably on the journey within. And it's a different road. It's not as easily adaptable. But you realize that there's no boulders, there's no hard rocks when you're going inward. If anything, all you're doing is letting things go and letting it release and reminding yourself that you were already whole and you're just detaching from things that the world has put on you. You got this. Have a great day.